Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is Wednesday, and today I am playing a game called AER, Memories of Old. So, hey, how are we doing today? So I should mention, yeah, my good old friend who really likes artsy-fartsy games, he strikes again. He has gifted me another game. I saw that he was playing this, and it's just like, okay. I guess he just found another game. And he sent me another gift code, because he was really excited when I played Far the last time, so I guess he wanted to send me another one. And hey, that's cool. I don't know, like, the thing is, whenever he sends me a game, I do feel kind of obligated to play it, just as thanks, because I don't have a whole lot of money to be able to just throw a game at him. And you know what, that's perfectly fine, because I can go for a good artsy-fartsy game every now and then, and this one definitely looks artsy-fartsy, considering the fact that it's got a whole bunch of sky islands and, like, greenery and prettiness and all that. So I guess we'll take a look at what this is about. And hopefully it'll be a little bit easier to make the thumbnail this time, because holy shit. I should probably explain that. Yeah, the last game that I played that was his was, Far, what was it? Far something or other. Oh yeah, Far Lone Sales. How did I forget that? No, Far Lone Sales. And in order to make the thumbnail, I needed to cut out the ship, and that includes both the ship and the sail. And the sail was a son of a bitch to cut out in Photoshop, because my god, I tend to do all that stuff by hand. So if you look at that, I had to cut out every single individual hole, and I needed to cut around the shape of said sail. Also, it was like pretty mechanical, so there was a ton of little bits and bobs and weaves and things that I needed to follow. So yeah, hopefully this game looks a little more polygonal, so that should be easier this time. Anyways, let's hop over to the game tab. Oh, there, just in time there. And let's start up AER. I haven't really done much of anything aside from just starting it up for the sake of getting it set for the stream. Let us begin. I believe that it is controller compatible, so... Oh, also... Okay. Good. Put myself on silent on Steam so I don't have just random tags of people saying, "Hey, I'm playing this game!" Forgotten key. Here we are. AER Memories of Old. Now, I've already configured things and made sure the settings are proper, so I guess we just new game this one. There we go. I'm going to swap over to the other headphones. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably test just to make sure that all the audio is proper and working. I'm not entirely sure. It's basically set up exactly at the same place that I had Far Lone Sales, so maybe this is going to be enough for this game, too. Auk, listen, I know you are eager to explore, but the pilgrimage is important to the people of the sky. As you know, in the early days, before the Great Divide, the lands were very different from now. Instead of islands in the sky, the lands were one, and the ancients inhabited the world. Oh, okay, we're playing Owlboy? I didn't know I was playing Owlboy today. They built great structures, among them 3 temples here in the land of the gods. Your journey will lead you to all 3 of them. But something changed. The ancients somehow caused the Great Divide, shattered the lands, and left us with islands in the sky. The priestess, Kara, prayed by the lighthouse, and found answers that helped our people survive the great cataclysm. The first stop for every pilgrim is to visit Kara's shrine. So go on in, Auk. I will wait for you outside. I guess this is Auk, and my god, that's loud. Here. Oh, it's paused. Here, let me lower that by a lot. It's probably atmospheric, so I'm gonna lower it down to about here. Okay. Pause. Okay, resume. Hello. Okay, I think it's fine now. Suicide! I can't take the pressure. Oh. No, I have fall dampeners. Okay, so what buttons do what? Oh, okay, that's the map button. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. Again, map. That works for... Okay, those two both work for pausing the game. That centers the camera. I can't seem to jump right now, so maybe I'll get that. Oh, thank you. Now I can jump. Give me a chance to give this thing a shot a little bit. Yes, you see what I mean? Like, very polygonal. I was looking at the little, like, I was looking at a whole bunch of the screenshots. Just like, well, this looks pretty, but it looks simplified. It'll probably run on a toaster. What do we got? Oh, careful. This tablet is really worn. A part of the text is unreadable. In the land of gods, there were three, in 3 houses, slumbering in eternal skies. That sounds about right, from what we have already been told. Okay, so we got some pillar. It's weird. It's like we're sort of in a cave, but sort of not, because we got some trees and junk. I suppose trees do grow in caves if you've got the right conditions. Oh, okay, I don't have double jump, so I can't really make that. Unless I find some kind of upper pallet. My guess is that I'm supposed to be going around, like, this way. So, here. Whoopsie doodle. God damn it. It's fine. So anyway, it's a pretty chill game. I figure I could do a little bit of talking about some random nonsense that I've seen. And we are on the cusp of E3, and we're starting to see like some rumblings of it. Not a ton. Nothing really excited as far as I'm concerned. The memory of light in our heart, shining with the name of Kara. Her lantern guided and protected us when the world shattered and we became the people of the sky. Right. I'm aware of that, I've been told. So anyway, Bethesda dropped, you know, the whole Fallout 76, and everybody is currently trying to figure out a way that maybe, just maybe, this is Skyrim again, except hidden. Ooh. It's like a double-tailed fox. Let's see. Vulpix. Aha, here we are. Right above this landscape. So anyway, that was announced. What was the other thing that I recently saw that somebody was... Oh, right. Yeah, there's a new Tetris coming out. I saw the announcement for that, and I was like, come on, really? Funny thing is, though, is that the trailer is very, very in detail. Like, it's almost deep. It's going into details about how it's like, there's this thing called the Tetris effect, and what it does is they had people play Tetris for a certain amount of time over a course of, I don't know, it's like a few hours a day, and then they would record their dreams, and in their dreams they would see falling blocks from the sky. Some of them would fit into corners, and then they would disappear. We call this the Tetris effect. And it's just like, oh god, please, get off of your artsy high horse. And I remember seeing that, and I was like, okay, cool, but that's a whole lot of fluff you threw at me. I'm not really all that excited about whatever the hell it is you're trying to show off. It's like, I really don't care. Because the game looks simple and it looks stupid, and I don't think it's gonna work or, you know, take off. Enter the Hall of Memory, where sleeps the light of Kara. It never went out while she was alive, and maybe it will shine forth to answer you. So Kara is dead, and now I will be talking to Spirit. Oh, joyous day. Weird pixely symbols. Okay, yeah, this definitely looks like a shrine. And a statue. And voices in my head. Yay! Sorry, I'm just taking a look around. I'm sure there's probably nothing else in here aside from that statue, but... yeah, I'd like to explore. Okay, nothing in here. Fine. Speak to me, Kara. Ooh. Ah, yes, we're burning some incense. And praying to our God that she may not smite us. Oh, good. And the nightmares begin. Good. Why? Are you a Reaper? Why? Okay, when I hold X, the lantern turns on. Oh, ooh. Okay, a whole bunch of people. Oh, these. Oh, okay. So these symbols are people praying to this thing, and okay. Their praise have fallen on deaf ears. Alright, I'm just gonna follow the light. That's probably a good idea. Whoop. What's up? Cool. Oh, lovely day. Okay. I don't think I can actually make that jump. Probably have to move that way. Oh, for shits and giggles. What the heck's happening back here? Like, something tells me this game is attempting to try and push me in the direction of being like, that way! But I like finding secrets. Okay. Ooh. Okay, rushing river. So what happens if I walk into the river? Nothing. Cool. I thought maybe I would be, you know, captured by the rapids or something, but no. I have stronger footing than that. Okay. I hope these lanterns will be long enough to guide the young pilgrim. Somewhat. So whenever I see symbols like that, I just gotta walk up to them and see what the heck the... I guess the Forerunners or whatever the heck. Whatever they were doing. I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to be going down here, but... Oh, or maybe I am. Achievement unlocked. Light at the end of the tunnel. Did I really need an achievement for that? I literally piloted myself out of a wall, out of a cave and into whatever this is. Oh. Oh, cool. Sky. What? Hermit?
You made it out okay? Thank the gods you're alright. What happened in there? I thought the worst when the cave collapsed. Is that the lantern? Strange. That lantern is an ancient artifact called Kara's Light. Somehow it shines for you. It's the first time in generations. Keep it safe for now. I'll stay here to investigate the shrine. Meanwhile, you should continue your pilgrimage. There's a village over by the lighthouse. Just follow the kites to get there. Talk to Dinah when you arrive. She will tell you where to go next.
Okay. Well, good luck trying to get through there. When jumping, A to transform. Oh, dear God. I'm a bird! I'm a bird person! Alright, where's the lantern at? Okay, so... I can pull out the lantern anytime. And turn into a bird at any time. Holy crap. Okay, I'm liking this. You see what I mean? Sky Islands. Hold on, I need to sneeze. Give me a second. I think I do anyway. I just didn't want to sneeze on air. Maybe I should blow my nose. Hold on. Give me a second. Very, very quick BRB. Damn you, sinuses. Okay. I think the audio is good. It sounds like it's well balanced. There's a good amount of my voice and the music. If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know. I'm swapping over to my actual headphones, and good God! This voice... hold on. No, this game is loud. Holy shit. Hold up. Turn that down about 10 notches. Jesus. Okay. So back to what I was doing. So I'm out here. So I could, in theory, fly anywhere I wish. In theory. And that sounds amazing. Kinda wish I had that ability when I was in the cave. But, you know, whatever. Hold up.
Ooh.
There's something about this music. It reminds me of, oh yeah, I think it reminds me a little bit of some of the music that I heard on Sound Shapes. Like that one game on the PlayStation. The Settlement. I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm flying around. It's a little bit disorienting because I'm not sure, like, what I'm pretty sure I've been at this island. Hold up. I thought I saw... Jesus! Land! Okay, that's a little insane. Here, I found this thing. I want to see what this is. Oh, it looked a little bit like a fountain. I think it's just a place for birds. Okay, very well. Okay, bank left and bank right. RS when flying to enter free look camera. Oh yeah, look at that. Reset the chase camera. I think I'm doing okay. Also, I'm starting to realize why I was going so freaking fast. Okay, take our time. Ease into it. So it said I was supposed to be following the kites. I guess that's my best option right about now. And maybe stay a bird. Okay. So that kite's moving that way. No, it's weird. This music does remind me an awful lot. I don't know, some of the hipster bands, like the ones that are using actual, like, physical equipment and violins. Hold the left and right trigger to slow down. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Hello, villagers. Oh, dear God. Well, this is kind of neat. I just need to remember not to fly so much. I'm so used to, like, double jumps in games. This just seems like a game that I would be double jumping in. I don't know why. Okay, who lives here? Who is doing what? Weird tent merchant. Hello. Nope, nobody's in today. Okay. Oh, hello, friends. Here, can I have a chat with you? You look a little bit like... Oh, you look pompous. I have no freaking clue. Hello, Hawk, and welcome. Oh, what was that noise we heard? What? You made it out okay? I'm John, by the way. Dana and I take care of the lighthouse here on the island. We try to make sure nothing weird happens in the land of the gods. Not an easy job, considering all the strange old ruins and wonders here. I haven't had much time to visit them since Erin was born, but I don't mind. I think she longs for adventure, which makes her father proud. If you have the time, I would recommend you to go to the Windsong Falls. When the world was whole, a water spirit combed her hair at the stream there. Beautiful hair at that. It's beautiful that. The wind sang to make her hair flow down until it mixed with the clouds. Thus the rainbow was born. Not that I've ever seen one of there myself, but it's a nice day. Anyway, you can find that place just north of here. Continue beyond the clouds. Okay. And I see my compass points northeast, southwest. Good.
Hey.
How we doing? Are you alright, Ock? It was Ock, right? We heard rumblings from Kara's shrine. I'm so glad you made it out. My name is Dana, and welcome. It's a long time ago we had a pilgrim here. Your mentor, Medivin, was actually the last one before you. My parents helped him back then. And now I, John, and our daughter, Erin, will help you. If you ever feel lost, just return here and talk to us. We are here to guide you, after all. Every pilgrim's journey requires a visit to the 3 temples in the land of the gods. Kara sealed them a long time ago, right after the Great Divide. There's a sigil in the ground close to each temple. That's where we gather to pay respects to the spirits, and so you too should go there. Sacred words are revealed to those who approach with an open mind. The Eventide Sanctuary is closest, and you will find it northwest of here. So I have a place north and northwest. What are you doing? Ak! That's your name, right? Right? What happened? Did you see any ghosts or spirit animals, treasures, secrets? Wow, you know everything, little kid. I want to explore too. It's so unfair that I'm stuck on this island. Sometimes I go on adventures with my parents, but it's still dangerous. It's still adventures. I once went up to a super awesome place. It's up north, and it's kind of snowy. With this huge statue, it's kind of broken, but still cool. And my name is Aaron, so, you know, a little bit spotty. Either that or it's me, like, making her spotty. Okay, done and done. What other nonsense do we have here? So we got places north and northeast from here. We don't get any kind of... Oh, right, we do get maps. Cool. Is there any way to, like, mark maps? I really like it when you're able to mark maps on locations. Well, whatever. I can see clearly that that's a lighthouse. All right, so... It's being done. Hanging out. Hey, look, an axe! Can I go on a murderous rampage and kill all the sheep? Yeah, that doesn't seem like something this game would do. It's not its bag. Whoa, what the heck? That doesn't seem like it should be happening. Is this wheat or something? I have to assume this is somehow wheat. Or hay. It definitely doesn't look right graphics-wise. Like, with a game like with these kinds of graphics, I expect grass and wheat and things of that nature to work similar to what happens in Breath of the Wild, where it's artsy, but it's still separate from each other and kind of like wafts in the wind. Okay. So... made it pretty north. I don't know. Might have went a little too far in places. Just kind of exploring this area. There's a weird cave. What kind of ruinous stuff am I going to find in here? I don't know. The Pilgrim's Study. Okay, then. A place I go to ruminate on stuff. Apparently. I can't read this. It's written but in a language I don't know, and much of it is broken and almost unreadable anyway. Maybe Medvin knows how to decipher it? Then maybe it's time for me to go visit Medvin again. And this one's in half. So what other things have I recently seen? Again, I'm just sort of pseudo waiting for E3 news to come out a little bit more. A few people have shot their loads early. That's for sure. Again, the Fallout 76 thing. And then Sony had their press conference. I think they had their press conference. Either that or they're having it like right now or something to that degree. Regardless, we're skipping conventions and instead we're saying, screw it. Who needs order when we could just make our announcements now? I don't know. Okay, I see. So flapping makes you faster. Huh. Hey, you bastard. Oh, I can't talk with you anymore. Oh, well. So I do wonder, we got some other islands out here? Anything particularly strange I could just see out of the corner of my eye? Ooh, I see an interesting little stone structure here. Woohoo! So where am I headed from here? Cloudies? Oh yeah, there's a set of islands out there. Windsong Farms. Let me look at the map. Right, yep. That is what I found. I see that the music got a little bit more fanciful as I found this area. Okay. Party time, party people. Anybody got a shrine I can pray at? Ooh, okay. This is neat looking. Don't know if I can actually do anything with it. What else? What is this? This looks like a fish. It almost looked like a walrus. Just a little bit. My assumption is that I'm supposed to be headed towards... Ooh. Well, that's nice and shiny. Hold up. The flight mechanics sort of remind me of... Well, a little bit like Skyward Sword, but not really. Like, Skyward Sword actively had motion controls in order to fly around, but this one doesn't. See, there's a pink tree back there. Alright, so looking for friends. Anybody home? I would like to shake hands or hug. It's definitely a fancy-ass game, that's for sure. Ooh. Oh, what do we got here? I am Rhea, Yoel's daughter. I sought out his words to make sense of what happened to him during his journeys. My father's burden lay heavy on his shoulders. Even though we found a new home, he was never the same again. There is hope, and more children have been born this spring than the last. We will recover, but I think he's worried about things yet to come. I think the sickness of black rocks my father found scared him... scared him more than anything else. It's only been seen once or twice again. However, these islands we now wander are safe. Kara is soon having a child of her own, and laughter has returned to our hearts. That sounds like it was done quite a long time ago. Considering the fact that that child is not necessarily baby. Alright, so there's that. I guess I just sort of wander around and I eventually find stuff out here. While also simultaneously looking for other people. And then trying to go to all the places that I need to pilgrimage. King's Pass. Like this gigantic-ass thing. Not all spirits persist forever. Praise to the cinnamon-fingered... Wait, the cinnamon-fingered, the dancer of the southern trees? Nevermore will she play beneath their shade. She fell into the darkness, never to laugh again with us. From star to star she skips, following the gods into eternity. Praise to the dance, ended and begun. Also sing of the voice of the grasslands, the sun roar, the wind color. Never again will he race through the reeds of the lakes, stirring up the swans or hunt the horses of the wild. He now prowls the dark between dream and wake, sing of his voice unforgotten, till the stars fade into morning light. Oh boy, poetry hour, I see. Okay. One new item in my inventory. Thank you, Steam. I don't care about... Oh, shit. I don't care about your trading cards, Steam. Shut your mouth. Oh, shit. What? Oh, dear. I almost did it. Almost. There we go. I'm figuring it out slowly. Pots? Can I break them? Legend of Zelda. No. This thing... What we got back here? We got some weird furniture that I don't understand. No. Boy, yep, I still don't understand it. Okay. So the next significant place would have to be over here. Ooh, hey, there's a broken sword back there. What? Yeah, it's fine. My face is resilient. Now again, I keep seeing all of these things, so my guess is that as I become enlightened, I'll be able to see a lot of horrifying people that used to be here that are no longer. This appears to just be kind of a statue. Alright then. Well, the next location. Let me see. I'm going to continue going north. We got a lot of winter stuff. The Howling Peaks. Starting to get cold. I don't know how well this little bird holds up in cold. I guess I'll figure that one out. Let's see. Maybe best not to get into water. That's the absolute worst thing to do when you're out in the middle of the freezing. Well, I haven't been attacked by a Yeti yet, so I think I'm good. Ooh, okay. Got another cave. I suppose if I ever get really lost, I can just head back to the main hub and ask questions. That's good. I do feel that is going to be very easy to do in a game like this. Beartooth Cave. Alright. Well, so far no bears. So that works out. Notes on Legends of the Western Clans by Rhett, the scholar of the Summer Islands. Everything in the land of gods is sacred. Especially, there is a shrine called the Lighthouse, which is rumored to be a place of power. Some ancient texts refer to it as the House of the First Light, the cradle of the world where the ancient gods first woke up and walked the lands. Now it just looms as a small black tower made from alien obsidian, lonely and abandoned, a relic in the eyes of civilization. Is it a mistake that we don't care for what was left for us by our ancestors? I would call that basic human condition. What's that? We have these fun little toys we can play with? Meh, let's not respect them. Whatever, what did they ever do for us, aside from enrich us to the nth degree? For some reason, that kind of reminds me a bit of, like, Mass Effect. Just being like, ooh, look at all of these tools and all of these toys that we get to play with. We know how to do hyperdrive, thanks to the people before us. Oh, hello, bear. Wow. What the hell's a bear voice? I suppose I could, I don't really want to, but I could just go ahead and do Angus from Night in the Woods. That'd be amazing.
My lady, welcome. It's an honor to receive you here. You may not know me, but I know who you are. Come, listen to my story. I still remember the time when Karos was still a cub. It was her first visit to the land of gods. The clans was traveling through. I myself was still young, just over 100 years. And as chance would have it, they stopped for a rest near my home at the time. I was walking by, and she went up to me. She was still without words, but she hugged me, and her heart talked to me. Years later, she came back. She remembered me. One of her first memories, she said. I offered her a peck, but she had already entered one with the bird of the Thunder Isles. We became good friends. However, and I was the first to meet her after the Great Divide. The Creator had split himself to lock away a void growing in his heart. The world crumbled. He had given Kara the task of keeping the pieces of his being safe. 3 fragments of great power. The void locked in its prison, and one last piece, his hopes, his dreams, and his love for the world and its beauty. Kara came to me much later again, when the world was calm once more, to present the last piece to me. The cub was as small as Kara was when we met the first time, and her name was Mina. I see. Thank you, Magic Bear. I don't know, there's something very sacrilegious about using that voice, especially considering, you know, Angus does not give 2 shits about religion. So I don't know if that fits. I just spouted a bunch of shitty mumbo jumbo. Holy shit. Okay. So we now know that. You know, my main problem when it comes to games like this is that they attempt to try and say like a deep, sorrowful story and things of that nature. But sometimes I don't know what it is, but my brain tends to just glaze over whenever things start talking like that. It's like, what the hell are you trying to get at here? Like, I get you're trying to be deep, but man, oh man. See a red symbol etched into this rock. So what would that mean? It almost looks like a bear's paw. Almost.
Looks like we're headed back this way. Oh dear. See some light coming off of this. What we got here? Ah, another cave. What will I find? It's very pretty and minimalistic. Just like a load of other indie games I've played in the past. I do get a lot of Windlands vibes from it, though. The Cave of Harmony. We got these things talking. God, I wish I could fly indoors. I feel like I should be using this lantern a bit more in certain scenarios. Like, maybe this lantern... Okay, I pieced something together. Perhaps this lantern actually makes these guys appear. Oh, yeah, it does. Well, whoopsie doodles. I missed my opportunity in many places. Oh, well. The bridge is out. That bridge is out. I don't know why, but I would really love a sprint button. Just be able to book it across the, like, the sand and the snow and... Maybe it's just the strides. After playing Breath of the Wild, I mean, I think this is basically exactly the same speed, maybe a little bit less fast. But the stride does kind of mess it up a bit. Hello? I think I require something in order to get through this. Very well. My assumption is that I need to find it somewhere within this snowscape. And then I come back and try and work something out with it. There. Let's take a look down here. Why not? No, the entire ice-covered floor, it kind of reminds me a little bit of... Oh, really a long-ass time ago is whenever I'd be playing, like, Halo for PC or something like that. I'd just be running across these gigantic icy landscapes. So we got some more pots over here. I don't... It's very strange. I don't have any, like, physical weapons, so I can't just break shit. I feel so cold and alone. I want to destroy this world piece by piece. Polygon by polygon. That would be kind of fucked up. Like, there would be... I really wish that there were more of these types of games that gave you some options, just being like, okay, you could follow the destitute... Actually, no, your destined path and actually save the world. Or just be a dick. One or the other. Sure, destroy everything. If that's in your nature, then, hey, who are we to stop you? Okay, I think maybe that stuff has to do with wind currents that are on this map. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, so where am I right now? I'm heading into sort of the wall of the map. At this stage, I'm probably moving at a blisteringly fast pace. Roof of the world. Let me try something. Hey, birdies! Can't seem to do anything with them. I mean, to be fair, I have moved very far out from my original location, and for all I know, I'm probably, like, real early on here. There's probably, like, tons and tons of things that I probably should have done a lot earlier before I got to this point. A place of sacred solitude and peace from the buzzing of the world. After it stood clear that the world needed healing, the bear froze the door shut and froze the key at another place, the Cave of Harmony, of bells and ice, east of here, among the mountains of the Howling Peaks. I see. Okay, well then we have... you, whatever you are. It's a shame I can't use my lantern to melt heaps of ice. Now another one of you. Let me see. I am Zuya of the Snow. Today, the priestess from the far southeast came to us, telling us of a great war between the cities of Urzha and On. Her name was Kara, and she requested an audience with the god that is said to sleep here, the Watcher of the Veil. Our Master of the Scrolls bowed to her and told her if there ever was a god, he must be sleeping so deeply that even she could not awake him. Dang, you cynical bastards. Bakara insisted, and she let her into the innermost he let her into the innermost sanctuary. She stayed there for 3 days and 3 nights. No one knows what she did in there. She left us without a word, but her face was sad, and I fear for our people. What can we do but guard the most holy texts of our ancestors? We are but few, and no one believes us. Our whole world has gone mad, and there is no cure. That's a shame. Right. So I feel like I lost the plot quite a long period of time ago. I think I need to go back and ask some questions. Some direct questions, being like, hi. I know I had things that I was looking for up north, but I kind of overfilled myself with knowledge about stuff. Hello, Howling Peaks. Or I could just keep wandering around here. That's a possibility, too. Also, what the heck is this? It almost looks like an oil well, but... actually... Looks like a giant pair of chopsticks. Wait, why? Strange. Okay. So, I guess this is the next area where I have not explored. Ooh. Wait, there's stuff down here. More stuff from the Howling Peaks. A Christmas tree! Yay! I should say pine tree, but screw it. Right, then there's you guys. Where is this cave? It's just ahead. We're almost there. Are you? What cave? Where now? What have you little bastards been hiding? I think I just went in a circle. Yes, I believe I have. Well, you're pointing this way. Pretty sure I've probably already been to said cave. And my guess is that it's supposed to be up... Yeah, up here. I think I've been here. Maybe. I'm gonna take a real quick look inside. I have not discovered the tear. Gaze into the abyss is the achievement I just got. Oh dear. Well, here's some praying folk. Looking back here, there's nothing back here. Ooh, hello. My love gazes at the false sky, but she will not know me. I took her hand and said her name, but her mind was empty. I fear that it's the doing of the hungry star. It has stolen her soul. The followers say it's a new god and that she is part of it now. The priestess of the old god said that her soul is lost forever, but do I want to believe this? She will try to close the rift it has opened to our world, but all those who wander on the other side will never come back. Her name was Saredha. Tough break, buddy. Yeah. It's pretty insane. Wow. Anything to do with that, or is that just sort of there? My guess is that I'm supposed to do nothing with it. Either that or sometime later on down the line sacrifice a thing to it. Howdy. Hey, you. Wow, look at that! Well, I really hope there isn't, like, some kind of intrinsic reason as to why I'm going into these places and I'm not missing them entirely. Because that would suck. Well, I've seen that. Let's keep it moving. Split Mountain. Okay, I've arrived. The party can begin. Let's see. Ooh, we got a symbol up here. Hold up. Here. Tell me your secrets. Whoa. Fox person. This is where I will meet you, child. Inside the broken mountain. Broken? Oh, Jesus. This is where I will meet you, child. Are you referring to me? Well, only one way to find out. Inside the broken mountain? Are you talking like straight up I need to find a hole like right in the center of both of them, or doesn't look like it. Alright, we got more tapestry and more story. Hey! I am Ura, and a guardian of the land of gods. I made this record so that my children and children's children may remember. On the day of the Great Divide, when our world shattered, I was still a child. I remember sitting at the white stairs of the southern city of Urza. We had planned to journey to the west, but since the God King had waged war on our city, our lands were not safe anymore, and we stayed inside the city walls. The God King, Koroku, he was called, had built horrible weapons, flying machines of raining fire, but we always thought them far away, or even empty rumors. Boy, yeah, I'm getting some major Owlboy vibes from that. When the bells started ringing, fire and tears mixed in a horrible rain over us. We wept and screamed to the gods to end this, but were answered by silence. Then the grounds trembled. Great cracks appeared and split the white stone walls of Urza, and people fell into the black depths of the earth. I saw my loved ones disappear into the heaving earth, and when the steps beneath me broke, I fell too. But my spirit animal spoke to me, and I remembered and spread my wings. I do not know how, but I flew for a long time over broken lands and stormy clouds. Spirit animal. On all ways except physical, I am a wolf. I arrived at the outskirts of the land of gods half dead and fell unconscious on its grass. When I woke there, a priestess sat beside me, tending my wounds. She said that Urza was no more and that the world has shattered. A god has sacrificed himself to seal away a void from our hearts, and broken the world in the process. Many had died, but so had the God King, and his city of On was no more. Our shattered world was now at peace. I wept, and still, after many years, I weep at the memory of this day, and the terrible cost of this peace. So, lesson learned. It might be kind of cool living in the sky on these giant sky islands, but there's a price. You don't know what hell you ring. Alright, so we got another cave. Is this where will I find Foxman? I don't know. Quite a bit of loading goes on in this game, I'll say. Aquila's Den. Covered in mushrooms. Okay, we appear to have some weird things. All these guys. Pointing up at a location that has nothing now. See, that's the stir crazies you get when you're out camping for too long. Just being like, alright, do we see a bear? No, Dad, we didn't see a bear. Oh, hello. Shit. God damn it. Hold up. Jumped a little too early. I got excited. What the fuck? Maybe there's another method for crossing this chasm that I'm not thinking. Like maybe jumping on top of the rock first. I think I'm on the right path with that. Might be a tad bit bird-brained. Of course, you know, that's me. Flying burb. Oh, shit. I think I can stand on that thing. I need to be not stupid. I can't flap my arms in here. There we go. Well, taking a gander at this, it doesn't look like I can actively do anything with it. That kinda sucks. Oh, very well, whatever. Let's just keep climbing up. Maybe I need to come back down to it at some point. This is so weird. Again, this is like some weird hipsterish, like Mumford & Sons thing going on. And also trance. It's like, what the fuck? Ooh, hi. I recognize you. I was not supposed to jump there. Whoops. Sorry, I got excited. I saw a fox. Fine. I will ignore... I'll try and just follow the paths that I know I can cross. Which is stupid, because I am bird. See, I don't know. Maybe just the fact that birds should not be flying indoors. I guess that's one thing, too. Otherwise, they hit a window. Oh, there you are. Hi. What are you up to? Oh. Hello again, my wandering friend. How kind of you to visit an old fox's den. It's quite empty, don't you think? No, not the den. The land of gods. Not as many animals anymore, nor as many spirits. Lifla is still in her cave, it seems, and the old spirit bear moves from cave to cave in the north. But there were more once. See, a fish and a crane. The spirit fish lived in rivers and pools around the Twilight Lake. His last gift to us is the water that never stops flowing. Without it, we would have been lost a long time ago, and the spirit crane, she helped guide the last priest and priestesses north during a great divide. She was hunted down by Kuroka's men, and they mistook her for a swan. Fools. As they declined, so are we declining. All we can do now is ask questions. And I have two for you. Why the Great Divide? And why you? Wander in search of answers, little wanderer. Thank you for your company. It was such a long time ago, but finish your quest now, or else there won't be another time. Strange. Let's see. Oh yeah, crazy folk. Oh my god, two-tailed fox! Dad, you're hallucinating again. Alright. We found where that is. Again, I do kind of wish that I could leave stamps or something. But, you know, can't win everything. So that's taken care of. What other things are out here? Ooh. An actual fox. Hey! How you doing? Hey, what? What was that you just said to me? I'm a bird, damn it. Well, let me see here. Got more stuff and locations this way. The Eastern Steppes. Ow. It's okay. I am very resilient. Cartoonishly resilient, in fact. Achievement unlocked. Tales of Stone. Oh, hey, you guys. This is the protector that my father and his father before him asked guidance of. That was before the God King protected us. Ah, yes, more of the wolf thing. Oh my god, what the hell? What's that? That looks like industry. Well, I'm curious. Let's see what the heck these guys did for, you know, sending out smoke and whatnot. Horrible smog. Brr. Or this could just be in, you know, some kind of institution. I'd like to think it's smog. Very funky looking thing. Okay. Well, right back here to just do sacrificial stuff. Let me see. Inside lies halls of knowledge and safekeeping, scrolls on the wall, and shafts stretching down into the deep. It was a place of great power. Together with Leafla of the great tree in the west, Kara sealed it in sealed it in wait for the right time. I see. We got some folks commenting about stuff up here. No, let go of me! These are holy grounds, not just another power source for the taking. Clearly, you're wrong, sir. They beg to differ. Interesting. Okay. I see another one of you. For real, what do you want from me? Seen this thing multiple times and I haven't quite figured it out. It's not prompting me for anything, but they're just here. I don't know if those are like checkpoints or whatnot, or what. Now, what's that thing on this little sky island? Well, let me read it. Home of thousands, we built this shrine to stand a beacon and as home to the birds of these lands, much as birds did for us in the ancient days. They have been our friends since forever. They scouted the lands and settled in place of soil which could sustain us. When we still were the tribes in the wilds, we traveled with the birds as they moved. We trusted them to mark the movements of change. They taught us to be nomads and shaped us to what we became. Quite the praise. Achievement unlocked. Condor Condo. I'm just getting little achievements for every single little thing I find. Like, I'm not 100% on what even the base of what I am attempting to try and do is. Aside from, ooh, pretty stuff. know I'm supposed to find 3 locations, and I'm trying to, complete my pilgrimage, but... Let's see. Oh, hi! Hello, spirit dear! So, there is a little bit of wildlife that did survive this cataclysmic nonsense. Not much, but enough. The guard's tower has fallen. Help me search for survivors. Oh boy. So, these guys are clearly people who... I'm guessing whose lives were lost during this horrible separation of the Earth. I don't think I'm going to find any survivors. The dude pointed in this direction, but Let me look at it a little more clearly. Yep, it's pointing like right that way. Which this is the tower he's referring to. So unless I find some more ghostly spirit thingies. Hey, buddy! Yeah. Does not appear so. Okie dokie. Ooh, is there some stuff like... Yeah, there's some stuff on the under level. Hold up. Oh, yeah, Mushroom Cave. Well, time to get high as balls. What's this thing? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a dead bunny, is it? Oh, I hope not. It's just sleeping. I swear it's just sleep. No, it's baked off of its mind on mushrooms. That's what happened. I was driving down the highway the other day, and I did see a... Hi. Hello. I did see a deer that was hit. Intact. It didn't look like it was too, bad of a hit. But the deer was absolutely just on its, on the back. Rigor mortis and all that. Alright. So what am I going to find back here? Oh, the ruins of On. Sir, our scouts report that several deposits of air have been found underneath the temple grounds north of here. Is that what this is about? Because we just had a title drop. Holy shit. An actual honest-to-God city. Not really intact, but... Let's see, swordsman, terrified people. Yep, that's about right. More fighting, cool. It's a darn shame. You almost understand the reasoning behind why these people were suddenly smitten by God, but at the same time, there were some good people involved in all this, and it's just a shame. Ouch. Mayor, open the door! Are you just gonna let these soldiers overrun your city? Stop cowering and come out! No. No, I don't think there's any particular reason why the mayor has to come out. Let's see. There's a little cave what's it down here. Wow. What a boring little cave what's it. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Is this the Colosseum where we have people fight? It almost looks like a Colosseum. Or a very fancy church. One or the two. To Gorion of the Storm Islands, from his son Tezu, father, it's with sorrow that I must tell you of the loss of the Snow Crane Library. The palace guard of the city of On came in the night, carrying weapons and shouting the name of the king Koroku. War! What is it good for? They destroyed and burned houses and scrolls alike, and would have burned us too had we not been able to escape. We watched them from a safe distance, keeping close to the few precious scrolls we had saved. We will journey to the monastery in the northwest to place scrolls in its safety. I trust that it's too far away for Koroku's wrath and too poor to excite his greed. The spirit crane will lead us until the snow line and then return home south with my letter to you. I hope it finds you well. Doesn't appear like those letters ever got anywhere. He's written a thing. Yeah, he seems to just be praying to whatever god he could find. Oh, he's super busy. So, middle dude was a slacker. Gotcha. Okay, have I already seen you guys? Probably. A little bit tough to discern. What is that thing? Oh. You look freshly gone. Either that or you've been petrified and turned to stone. I don't know. Actually, it sort of looks like a statue. Yeah, that's about right. Let's see, got more people running with swords. Bastards. Ooh, hey, we got a big congregation. What is this? Some kind of a town meeting? Well, the God King demands changes. Ooh. By royal decree of God King Koroku, King of Kings and God of Gods, all must bow to him, the only God. His and his alone are all the lands of the east and the land of the gods. Bend the knees and be spared. Resist and see the last of your days. Such is the will of the God King Koroku, now and forever, written in the 10th year of the Heron in his great city of On. Well, I see why the riots happen now. You have denied a lot of religious freedom. A shitload of it. Sorry, just swooping through your congregation. Tell you guys, another one of you. This man is thoroughly dead. Damn it. And this guy's just being a coward and running all by his lonesome. Does this building have anything going on? Not really. It kind of just looks like a spire of some kind. Seems pretty done and done to me. That looks a little new. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's a child. Oh, damn it. Someone sacrificed themselves for a child. And based on what we know about this horrible calamity, the child probably wasn't spared either. Let's see. It's a very curvy landscape. It is kind of funky to think about the concept of floating islands. Like, there are so many pieces of pop culture where floating islands just don't seem to follow any kind of rules or regulations. They're just sort of gigantic pieces of rock that happen to magically be floating in midair. Clans of the South are proud people. Even now, before the threat of the so-called God King Koroku, they will not bow. Before the cities of Urza and On were built, many of their shifters chose the deer as their spirit animal, the protector. But slowly their spirits succumbed to sadness, and they blamed the gods for the darkness in the world. The darkness invited into their hearts spread further. If this is true, then so is the opposite existence of light. And there is hope. I am Kashar of the Eastern Island, and the first shifter in 10 generations. My spirit animal chose me, and I will fight. I will travel north to the monastery to join the other priests. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like, what piece of rule and regulation says that this building is going to be floating out in the middle of nowhere? You know, what made this piece of building so special? Hello, Swan. Achievement unlocked, Wings of Stone. I don't remember this place being here. The land's drifting in the wind. We need to hurry if we want to reach someplace safe. There's another entirely other question. If a whole bunch of islands just start shifting around, what's to say that they aren't going to start, like, just blowing in the wind very slowly? Alright. Nothing to these islands. Cool. I see a giant tree. The hell? Also, some kind of a travel gate. What? The heck are you? A giant thing that looks like some kind of aperture? Well, clearly I can't do anything with it. It just looks pretty. What was that? Like a crack of thunder, louder I've ever heard. Seemed to come from On, right? Likely. Another interesting thing. Actually, this is kind of coming from the fact that I'm thinking about pollen more recently. There's a lot of pollen that is currently just being strewn about all throughout where I live. And I'm just wondering, like, pollination has got to be a bitch in a place like this. You know, it's like, how do you manage to guarantee getting any kind of pollen anywhere? Dead guy. Whoop. No, why are you doing this? The old gods are dead. This power belongs to the god King Koruku. Now. So, that's what that is. Some kind of power. But looks a little bit broken down nowadays. Well, that's also a fun thing. Pollen. Jesus. No, it's weird. I woke up the other day and I was feeling particularly sick, and I was sitting there being like, oh, good. Did I pick up some kind of weird throat virus or whatever? No. I went and I looked at the index for pollen in the area. And for, like, the past 3 or 4 days, it was relatively fine. Everything was good. And then I noticed, oh, no. Today it says both grass and trees are high in pollen. That makes sense. It just sucks that trees, of all things, are the thing that are gonna whip my ass. Ooh. This looks shiny. Oh, weird. Boy, I probably missed a few of these. Shit. The aperture is open. So do I need to, like, fly through those things now? Do I have a time limit? I certainly hope I don't have a time limit. Also, where are they at? Do they show up on my map now? Nope. Just need to keep an eye out. Alright, where are they at? Is that one of them? Here. Yep, it looks like they have rays of sunshine coming off of them. Boink. See, this is the kind of flight mechanic I wish they had in Skyward Sword, actually. And not just motion controls. Look, you're flapping your wings like a bird. Oh, whoop-de-freaking-do. There's nothing to do out here. To be fair, there's not much to do out here either, but... Alright, that's that. Hi, I'm back. I did the thing. Open sesame. So I'm guessing that there's a bunch of stuff like that I need to find using my lantern. Okay. Once again, I probably skipped out on a whole lot of those kinds of stations and completely being aloof about it. One or two. The Heartwood. Ooh. Great, I'm gonna go talk to tree spirits. It's gonna be like the Deku Tree. I'm gonna come in here and there's gonna be a bunch of Korok buddies. Oh, that looks... friendly.
Is that you, Kara? No, that can't be right. Who are you? I need to get out. I am weak. It's the rock. It's not of this world. The rift, further down in the cavern. Close it.
You got it, buddy. Well, they certainly love every single color underneath the sun. That is good. All the bright colors underneath the sun, at least. Oh, I get you. Platforming, one thing at a time. Oh, yeah, and I climb up this thing. Let's be patient with it. I don't want to have to do a lot of unnecessary climbing just because, but I want it now. I want it now. I want it. Do it now. Patience is not my virtue. No, I'm going to make it my virtue. Okay. Should be enough, I think. Unless, well, no. Oh, dear God. Done it. Oh, weird. Well, now I'm starting to get weird vibes from, oh, that one game. What was that? Oh, shit, I'm completely drawing a blank. It was that one, like, sort of horror game that I played at one point. Oxenfree, that was it. Hi.
You did it. I feel much better already, thank you. I was beginning to fear a fate where I would fade away. Koroku's men took hold of my home. They wanted the magic of this place. I fought for so long, but I'm just one, and they were so many. At least I kept the most important secret, and it's the one you are looking for too, isn't it? I have what you need. Here, take this key. It was my task to protect it, and so I have. Thanks again, young one. I'll leave the rest to you now.
Achievement unlocked. Talk to spirit animals. Alright, I have a key. Not 100% certain about what that's supposed to be about. I know I've been talked to several times about keys. And using them to unlock stuff. Oh, hi.
Ah, my friend. What leads a bird to the east? And to visit a leaf law on top of that. Oh, so she held the key all this time. Use it where it belongs. Further east and a dash north. Close to my home to be true.
Further east, a dash north.
But answer me this. How come temples lead downwards when people look up to the sky for answers?
It has eluded me for centuries, but that's fine. Humans are special creatures, to say the least. Shut your face. We're not that aloof. I think you're so wise. Have you ever written a book? I don't think so. Eastward and a little bit north, eh? Somewhere that way. I'm taking a guess that I'm supposed to be going sort of this way. I'm unsure. This game is really crediting you to be able to figure this out on your own. To be fair, it's a good assumption, but... Right. So this leads me back here. To the land of the fox. And his home is supposed to be somewhere within this vicinity. Where exactly? Something tells me that's a little bit too far. Because I remember I was in a location that had a fox statue and all that. But my brain is applesauce, so I have a hard time remembering little bits and pieces about things. Right, this is the ruins of On. By all means, if there are any pointers to make it to certain locations. I think I'm within sort of the like grasping area of where it's located. And then there's you. Oh, hello. I think I did the thing. This might be bad. Untapped possibilities. I have certainly found them. There's a temple. Let's see. It is funny how there's so many pieces of pop culture that do stuff like this, where it's like old, new, it's like new, old, and technology. Stuff that was crafted within stone and metal. But there's very few, like, ancient Mayan ruins that are similar to this. If not any. How's the Western Monument coming along? Looks destroyed now. Couple dudes hanging out. Fire that has been burning for centuries. Wait, now the music's foreboding as all hell. Staring down, okay. What am I looking at here? What am I doing? Can't seem to fly in this area. I feel like I'm supposed to be going, like, higher than this. Not sure why I'm thinking that. It almost looks like this is a lift of some kind, but I don't have enough faith to say for sure. He's looking that way. I'm gonna go ahead and jump down. Oh. Oh, joyous day. The dreams of the people are calm again. I hope this whole ordeal with the king is nothing more than an old man worrying about nothing. Famous last words. The most famous last words. I'm guessing I gotta go through that door, but I need to power it up somehow. Perhaps. We found a fortune. There are multiple pockets of air below, loads more than we had anticipated. Oh, I see. Am I gonna get high on air? The world of pure oxygen. The elevator isn't working again. Who keeps turning off the main switch? Fwap. Is this the main switch? Only one way to find out. Oh, whoopsies. Wrong button. Here. Let me get a hold of you, cube. Oh, yeah. Now that one's unlocked. Okay. I'll look at those in a moment. Let me just take a gander at what's going on down here. Looks to be nothing. I mean, this might be like the final vault or whatnot. Especially since it's got those 3 squares on it. Now you, what's this about? Well, there we are. Yeah, what I'm guessing is that those 2 other doors have got the other 2 little squares that I need to access. I wonder if somebody was crafty enough, could they potentially jump into the water? My guess is no. Yeah, no. And I can't fly, so... I've seen some crazy videos about just miners and what it takes for you to, like, work in a mine. That's a whole lot of risk that I don't think I would ever touch with, like, you know, with a pole the size of Saskatchewan. When the gods still walked the world and the lands were whole, there lived a great teacher who was a short temper. The scholars gathered to listen to him. A young scholar who had not paid attention attracted his ire. "Fetch me the snow scroll from the monastery at the roof of the world," he was told. But the north was cold and the snow thick. The scholar got lost in the storm, and he had to seek shelter in a cave. Tired, he closed his eyes for a few heartbeats. Uh-oh. This is either going to be a spirit animal situation, or he is going to be eaten by a bear. When he opened them again, he saw strange signs on the ice walls. He took his chisel and hammered them out into thin scrolls. He traveled back, but the lands had changed, and no one knew the old man that asked for a teacher who had been dead for 100 years. And when the old man wanted to show the snow scrolls as proof of his story, they'd melted. And seeing it, the old man died too. Shit. That's why you chiseled that shit into stone. That's just bad forethought. Okay. Well, is this really going to be this easy? Okay, no, this is a lift. Never mind. Alright, made it here. Okay. Now this looks like a puzzle. So what happens if I press this? Oh, I get you. Gotta keep them both down. Here, maybe that'll be enough. Yes, it was. But now I'm probably locked in here. Hooray! Stuck in this dusty old factory for all eternity. It certainly sounds like a factory. Holy shit. Ooh, oh my god. What is this? Feast in honor of the only god, Karoku, forever in his reign, king of kings, and soon the ruler of the known world. The world's ended, so hope that reign was nice. Okay. Looks to me like it's time to fall down. Shall we remove these old scrolls before we start up the drill? And they didn't. The slouches. I'm guessing there's probably something way down here. Maybe I need to, like, platform along this pipe? That doesn't seem right. Oh, but maybe it is. Hello. Okay, before I go and do that, let me just head up here, take a look at... Oh. Okay, so we got several buttons to press. I'm gonna press you first, since you showed up first. If I'm starting up some nuclear generator that's gonna blow something up, likelihood's low, but... Good God, I don't want to be the catalyst to the end of the world. I'm gonna guess this is the second door. And I'm all the way back up at the top. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yep, I believe so. This is back where I started. And there's that door. Okay, wasn't there a second door up here that I could go through too? Here. Okay, that's the one that I've already been in. What about a one higher than that? Yes. This looks less like an elevator. Oh, is this some sort of a platforming puzzle? Yeah. Not a very in-depth one, but... Basically, ooh, turning gears! Whoa, so different. Activates that. Oh, now that gear is moving up and... What's the functional reason for why that's happening? Seriously. Like, why? I can't think of a single reason why someone would have a gear be moving up and down like that. Like, intermittently back and forth. I feel like that would just jam something up, something fierce. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking so much about, you know, the actual functional gears, and perhaps I should just be having fun, but hey, I like being difficult. Right back here. Well, we got a couple of goobers back here. The king's men are soon here. We need to hurry. I hope this scroll will be safe in here. What scroll? Apparently it's not safe in here because I can't find it. Ah, there we go. I think that was the last panel. Yeah. Yep. Boy, if I had a lot of money to burn, I think one of my dream things that I would love to do is just build a bunch of stupid rooms in my house that are this intricate and dumb. Just like, for no reason whatsoever. When the Creator made the humans, the Keeper of Dreams came forward and stood guard. He saw the link between the great dreamer and eternity. Sometimes fear and nightmares were born into the world, and when snatched up by human thought, they turned into horrible realities. So he prepared powerful songs of time and peace, stories to lead the nightmares astray, and he trapped them in eternal scrolls and stored them away. Horrible stories, never to come true, stored and forgotten in his halls of sleep. Well, these scrolls were not kept safe. Alright, boyo. What you got for me? Is this going to be like the Elder... if this is an Elder Scroll, I'm just going to be laughing hysterically. It's like, oh, yay. Whoa. Well, that's cool.
So the time has come. Finally. And this marks the time for the Keeper of Dreams to wake from this daydream and to resign. How could I protect your people from the nightmares that lurked within their dreams as you cease to believe in me? I doubt you will be able to overcome the shadow that lurks in your world, little human. There's a shadow in every human as well. A shadow called emptiness, that can't be filled with power, nor possessions. Shallow minds led way for the void to come into existence, eating everything away. The Creator had to sacrifice himself to lock away the ravenous void, and the land and skies were shattered in the Great Divide. Heed my word, little human. The void is escaping his prison as we speak. You still have one chance to overcome the shadow. The priestess Kara hid 3 fragments of great power, 1 in each temple. You have to make the 3 fragments whole again. But the wheel of time tumbles downhill, and all of this is no longer my concern.
Well, screw you, buddy.
Take my fragment that binds me to this world. Free me from my obligation.
Well, Little Miss Sir gives no shits. It's like, you humans have doomed yourself. Fuck this. That's the most glorious rage quit I've ever seen. Ow, my soul. All right, you again. Hi. I assume this is a teleport out of here. Oh yeah, because the door's broken now. Cool. And I can't I would love to be able to fly through here, but never mind, I guess. Achievement unlocked. Knowledge for power. Lodal, where's this gonna end up putting me? The Eastern Steppes, eh? Oh, yes. This poor bastard. I can no longer enter this facility. Fun. So was that one of my missions, or was that just sort of a random, like, call to, call to mission kind of thing? One of those things where it's like, this is now your obligation, fulfill it, and now I actually have purpose. My assumption is that that was basically a call to arms. It's one location, and I guess I need to go and search in some other places to be able to find more locations. Well, I'll say that's a pretty good introduction. I think what I want to do is I want to head back to... Oh boy, I wish I could put, like, waypoints or something down. But anyway. I think I'd like to head in maybe this direction. Maybe this direction just to, like, get the center of everything. Because I want to head back to the lighthouse and just key up with people. And for all I know, I'll find some more islands out here. Oh, Jesus, like that. Wow. The hell are you? It's the Doom Pillar in the middle of the sky. Oh, God. Now, this would be an amazing place for a boss battle. That's my first thought. There's plenty of room, and it's also ominous as shit. Also, there doesn't seem to be anything else going on around here. Perfect opportunity to just put random nonsense into it. These pink-ass trees. Nearly back at the settlement. Time to talk to people. It's like, I have seen some shit. Also, this buddy right here. This reminds me of, like, an arc thing. This must be the lighthouse. It doesn't seem to do anything right now. I should come back here later. Well, fine. Sorry. Just wanted to try some drunken sky flying and whatnot. Hey there, boyos. How's it going? Hey. Hi. Hello, Hawk. If you're looking for Medvin, he's in the cave, here in the village. Probably studying some cave tablets. But what about a story? Maybe about how I met Dana? No? One day, I followed a honey-colored doe across an island in the east. The most beautiful doe I'd ever seen. Suddenly, I came up to a bird shrine. There she was, standing next to it. She smiled at me, and my heart was hers. Dana, Dana, not the doe dummy. It was the first time I visited the land of gods. I was chosen to take care of its lands, while she was to inherit the duties for Kara's shrine. Pity that the shrine caved in. From what Dinah said, it must not be possible to rebuild it. I'll try at least. Anyhow, where are you off to now? If I had the time, I'd go with you to the Windsong Falls. Beautiful place, and it's just north of here. Past the clouds, and you'll soon see it. Yes. Howdy. Welcome back again, Alk. I hope your travels are easy on you. Erin is over her head and ears with joy that a real bird shifter came to visit. To the point where I'm a bit worried that she will run off somewhere on one of her expeditions. Once in the north, when we stopped for a short rest by the hot springs, she was gone in a heartbeat. We looked all over. The storm of the howling peaks was less intense back then, but it was still very cold. We found a cave nearby and went in to see if she had gone there. She has a certain affinity for hidden places. As it turns out, the spirit bear of the north had just recently moved in there. Aaron sat on his back, talking about everything between sun and moon. Should I be proud or worried? I would say that's a very, very spiritless attitude. But, you know, maybe she could have let you in on what she wanted to do. Yeah. Well, I always ran away at her age, so who am I to judge? I'm getting all nostalgic here. Pilgrimage. Let's see. The Eventide Sanctuary is the closest, and it's found northwest of here. Okay. I'll talk with you guys a little bit later. Right now, though, let me head off into this cave real quick. Load the stuff. Right, so yeah, I'm back in here. Howdy, I must have talk with you.
Welcome back, Hawk. Come look at this. I know what you found. The keys to the caretakers. They are described as glowing symbols. So it warped into the lantern, you say? Spectacular! Pains me that I can't go with you, but my back would pain me more.
Well, so what kind of, like, weird, I don't know what his shapeshift is. I don't know. Because some people seem to have, like, deer. Yours, I don't know. I have bird. I have a hard time seeing anybody being able to move around here without being bird, though. So, maybe you're bird.
What? You actually used the key? It makes sense they would open the temples, I suppose. But to think my apprentice would converse with the caretakers in person. We all believe the gods were either in eternal slumber or perished. Our prayers have always been to the spirits of the skies and lands, and to our ancestors. I have a bad feeling, child, but if one was still slumbering, you should search for the other caretakers. Questions need answers before it's too late. Seems big changes are coming to our world, and I see you as my own daughter, Hawk. Be careful out there. Promise me as much.
I will give it a shot. Do I have access of reading any of these anymore? Or, you know, now that I now have been infused with nonsense. Can I read that? What about you? Nope. No, still aloof to all of these weird tablets. That sucks. These fish seem a little drunk. Probably stir crazy. Just be like, we've been living in these ponds for the last several eons. Please save us. Ocean. We need ocean. That's why I do wonder, like, some people have koi ponds. How does the koi feel being in there? And it can be sometimes like hundreds of koi as well in some koi ponds. It's freaking insane. But anyway, so now that, yeah, I've uncovered one of the old gods, I feel like I should leave this off for another time. This is interesting. We're starting a little journey, and we have some more places to go to at this stage. We've learned that there's like 3 locations on the pilgrimage, and I now have a little bit more context about what exactly I'm doing on my pilgrimage. I do kind of wish that I had some kind of a checkpoint system. Just being like, here's all the things you need to do. Like, I'm not even sure if I've done a part of my pilgrimage or not. I might have. I don't know. But so far, this is interesting. And it's real fun to just sort of take to the skies and just fly off to a random location and see what the hell I can find. Though I do feel like once I've found every single one of the landmasses, it's going to become a lot more form factor after that. Which, hey, that's not necessarily bad. Indoor cropping. Okay, well, like I said, I'm going to finish this off, and I think this is a good place to stop. Oh, but real quick, let me talk with you. All those clouds, I wish I were one of them. Sailing off and away, riding on the winds. I would go to the ends of the world. To the north, the east, and the west. Find all the secrets of the ancients. There's even a city in the east. Did you know that? The ruins of On? Oh, if I could, I would explore it all day. I've been there. It's a little bit of a shithole. Okay, yes. Enough of this gobbledygook. I think we're going to call it for today. So, yeah, thanks everybody who popped into the chat or said hi, gave advice. I appreciate it very much. Now, if you want to take a look at this after it's done, I'm going to be taking this, probably going to be doing like little minor edits, and then I'm going to upload it to the YouTube channel. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. All of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Some other stuff that I'm doing. I'm currently streaming the fan translation of Gyakuten Saiban. Oh, no, Gyakuten Kenji 2, which is... Fancy lady, don't you float around. It's the fan translation to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 that never came out in the States. I've been doing just an entire retrospective of the Ace Attorney games, except I've never really played them, and they're all blind runs for me, so it's been fun. Some other stuff. I am trying to finish off Breath of the Wild. Basically, I'm going on the mantra of I'm going to keep doing stuff until I eventually get sick and tired of it. And then I'm going to cap off the series. Random roguelikes, I played those in the past as well. I want to do a VR stream at some point. Sometimes I'll do a mod special here and there, whenever I feel like it. And yeah, right now I'm playing this. Hello there, buddy. Okay. Now enough is enough. I think I'm going to get a move on. Also, I need to get a little bite to eat. So, let me see if this thing... No, this thing does not Alt-Tab very well. At least the music stays on after I Alt-Tab. So, that's positive. Anyways, thanks for coming out. See you next time.